All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Ba'ashem HaKadosh. The belongers to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect which in this world in truth and in sincerity. For the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So I want to go straight into this lesson concerning things are being revealed and things that get revealed now on all levels. And I got a precept to bring out. I'm not going to make this video very long. It was just a clip that I saw and it caught my eye, and why not put it out? From precepts that come to mind, just press play. So this is Matthew 10, going straight to the point. Verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. And this is a perfect example.
Now, Sophonia's father was named Cushi, and Cushi as an adjective, that means black. In both Hebrew, it means black, and in Greek, it means black. Now, Cushi is an affectionate term for a Negro of Ethiopian origin, derived from the biblical land of Cush, and it is an area that was alongside the Niger River. And if you actually look at ancient maps in 1736 and ancient maps in...
So, I'm going to go in the maps and where the maps was labeled. I'm not go very deep, but I'm going to give you an example and to show you that, amen, our adversary, our enemies, they know who we really are. They know who we really are, yeah? And just to put it out there, the Ethiopians, yeah, they're dark-skinned people too, but they're not the Israelites, so. You have multiple dark-skinned nations, but all dark-skinned nations are not Israelites. Let me give you an example. The Egyptians and the Ethiopians, they are not the same people. Two different nations. Likewise with the nation of Israel.
1747 of Africa, you'll find a country called Negroland and the Kingdom of Judah. This is of utmost importance for us to understand how Yahweh is gathering the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. Because what actually happened is in this Gulf of Guinea in Western Africa, European slave ship holders, they were Ashkenazi slavers. They were of European origin. They were Western Mongols that had infiltrated Britain and mainly Portugal. They were the Ashkenazi slavers. They were wealthy merchant slavers that went down to the coast of Guinea. They employed Mohammedan trappers, Islamics, to go into the kingdom of Judah and Negroland and take the royal house of Judah captive in slave ships, as it's recorded in the book of Deuteronomy, and bring them over to America and they became known today as what? African Americans. Remember the 400.
Alright, so let me give you some history. This is Negro Question Part 4. This was written by Lee Cummings. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown. This is page 51. So it says, this map, what may I read now, illustrate the map when they are speak on, you know. But just want to get in look at reading to get understanding. And on the map when I look at, you can see Judah one side and you can even see Levite one side. So it says, this map was created by a royal map maker, Emmanuel Brown, in 1747 for two European kings, King George II of England and King Louis XV of France. When he got back to Europe, he told the two kings that the tribe of Levi was the Ashanti, and that the slave coast was the kingdom of Judah. This map is currently in the inventory of Northwestern University, Evanston, Illinois. So, page 52, it said, there is a book that was published by Louisiana State University called Crowley, New Orleans Race and Americanization. Page 67. It states that 6 slave ships came from Judah, dropping slaves at the mouth of the Mississippi. Page 69 says 1 ship came from Judah and dropped off 464 slaves. So it illustrates them journeys. It says, start here. Slave ships leave London ports carrying black European slaves. Just to show you that at one point we were ruling in Europe until we were taken out of power. And we weren't just taken out of power by the so-called white man. We were taken out of power by Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. To fulfill what? Prophecy. Because the Lord is the one that set up Esau to the level that he's at now. So, continue say, ships landing in Africa carrying black Scots, black Irish, black Brits, pick up black Africans, Judah, Levi, and proceed to Middle Passage, which you know, the Atlantic slave trade. So it said, 2 groups arriving in America, the blacks from Europe and the blacks from Africa, in which they want to make it look like a 2 different type of black people, but it's one nation, you know. It's one nation. So those that are leaving from Europe now are still from the southern kingdom, you know, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. So I'm just going to read this quick. It says, if you follow the arrow, you will see that the European black slaves from British, Ireland, France, England, and Scotland left Europe and then proceed to West Africa, where the black Jews from the kingdom of Judah was waiting. They picked up a second load of black slaves, and with both load 2 different black from 2 different hemispheres. So even the writer does understand. They may be in 2 different regions, but they are the same people, you know? And that was all part of the scattering of the nation of Israel. And it said, and proceed to the market in the Middle Passage, and from there they went to the slave plantation in America. So this is history where you can look up. So let's run back this clip.
been missionary for years. But there came a time in my life when I realized that what I was taught about the Bible was a lie. In my confusion, I cried out for help. I met an Israelite who introduced me to the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, who is described in the Bible as having hair white as wool and eyes red as fire. Yes, the God in the Bible is black. I'm grateful to witness the end of a 400-year period of slavery, foretold in the Bible of God's people, the Israelites in this new Egypt. The God in the Bible.
And just, amen, that happened already in Egypt, yo. That happened already in Egypt. This is a totally different deliverance. Whether Yahweh Shimon Shai I got accomplished, yo.
Is black. The God in the Bible is black.
The God in the Bible is black.
Alright, so this video is about black people and how they're actually superior, not just physically and all this and genetically and all that stuff, but actually they're the chosen people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, and even I could.
And if that's what we mean by them special, let's go to it. So this is Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. It said, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy God. Yahweh thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So he said it, and I just prove it with the scriptures, yo.
Actually, they're the chosen people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, and even I could say, I don't know if I could say most of them, but many of them. Specifically the people that are living in America, and specifically the people who have been sent all over the earth on slave ships. Those people are superior, even in the Most High's eyes himself, because those people are the Israelites. And there's a scripture that says, not only it says if you bless them, you'll be blessed, there's also one that says you have to cling to them or you can't even be saved. So for one, that means acknowledging who they are, obviously. And for two, it means...
Amen. There's a strong possibility this dude that look like a Edomite might be an Israelite that don't even know that he's an Israelite, yo. And just for the record, no other nation can be saved. No matter how you want to try to cling to the Israelites, you cannot be saved. Its salvation is only for the nation of Israel. Our Lord Yahushua, whom the world in called Jesus, he only died for the nation of Israel. As the scripture says, the Lord said, was not sent but unto what? The lost sheep of those of Israel.
Reading even their own scriptures, because these scriptures are not for everyone. They're for them, and if you want to follow after their God, he's not all people are his people. You see how that works? So if you want to even be saved, you need to get in line, and you need to step behind his chosen people. Okay? And the reason that this earth is gone behind Satanism, racism, is because we live in a satanic world, and Satan exclusively hates these chosen Israelite black people more than anyone else, and he hates them and he wants to bury them. Because not only he hates them because they're chosen, but he hates them because literally, like I just explained, they're your and my hope to be saved. In other words, they're first, you're second. This is explained not only in the Bible, but also all of the books that should be in your so-called Bible, but were not allowed in by the Freemasonic organizations that rule and control the earth, because they don't want you to know all that truth. But it is out there. I know it's in Baruch. I know it's in Esdras. It's the message for this video. And again, say it again, black people, especially the Hebrew Israelites, the actual chosen people of the Most High, who was sent on slave ships, not for the sake of all of them, but for the sake of the many. Because just as all humans are fallen, the majority of them oftentimes did not follow after him, but he always had his Zion. He even always had his prophets. He always had his faithful people. But they were even sent into exile for the sake of the many. Because the Most High isn't playing around, and he deals with people as a whole. So he even deals with his chosen nation as a whole. So wrapping up this video, his chosen people are the black people who were sent on slave ships. You need to bless them if you even want to be blessed on this earth. And if you even want to be saved and make it into the next earth, you need to cling to this truth. And even metaphorically and even literally, cling to them.
You see, so we have another Gentile acknowledging that the so-called blacks are...
So, as you can see, we have done our job, continually out there pushing out this word, letting you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know who you really are. Because your enemy had lied to you for so long. Yahweh Shah, through his mercy and grace, have revealed these things unto his servants, the prophets. So I'm going to close with this precept. As I said, I'm not going to make this video very long. So this is Isaiah 25 verse 7. And I will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So even the Edens them will come to the understanding of who is the nation of Israel. So I hope you guys are defined that I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Akakodash. Shalom.